So today I would love to talk to you about something that when you befriend, when you start to work with it, a lot of the challenges you have in your life will start to get resolved. In order to create any big change in your life, you definitely need courage and bravery, right? But you need one more thing that people often don't talk about. You actually need fear. Why? Because, well, you cannot be courageous when you have no fear, when you have nothing to be afraid of, right? So it means that behind every change, you actually have some hidden fear. Even if you're the bravest person, I don't know, 1,000 kilometers around. The truth is, fear wears many masks, and some of the most confident people still carry patterns of fear that don't look like fear, but they are actually it. Remember that anxiety, nervousness, sleeplessness, sort of overly huge desire to compete with other people, comparing yourself, and many other things are actually a form of fear as well. And so I have worked with people for the last 18, 19 years, pretty much allowing them to find more courage to change their life. Yes, I work with healing. Yes, I have psychic abilities. Yes, I use psychology. And yes, we work with the people's bodies. But ultimately, the main thing that happens is that through all of the things I'm doing with them, they are becoming more courageous. They're facing something that they couldn't quite face by themselves. And when we do this together, they're able to start to do it by themselves. And when that happens, you cannot remain the same. And this is how change is actually possible when you are willing to experience some fear. And I think that the way in which we used to do it, like feel the fear but do it anyway, is doesn't work for all people because it lacks depth of the nuanced sort of emotions that we might hold around it, depth of understanding trauma, that you might have such a huge overarching traumatic experience that you don't even remember, that is informing your whole system about just never going there, which means you can never change and your life cannot get better. And so this is why it might help you to see things about yourself that have been secretly sabotaging and blocking you pretty much anywhere you pick in your life. If you're not moving forward, you will have some hidden fear. So for 4 weeks, you can join and do a course that deals with showing you the very interesting different faces of fear that you may have never considered and helping you liberate from layers and layers of hidden fear. So this is an educational and a healing course. And at the same time, I will tune into every single participant and tell you, respond to your query about something that's been bothering you or something you'd love to achieve and experience, and showing you that kind of shortcut to removing that block that you haven't even seen. Or the block you have seen, but you've been approaching it maybe from a slightly, less effective angle. So, and then we will also have a class where you get to practice learning fear or like understanding. You will get to practice, you will get to practice reading secret fear in other people so that by the end of it, you're able to work with some of the hardest things that normally take like sometimes years of therapy to understand and actually get a handle on, and actually starting to process them out of your body somatically, issues from the tissues, trauma from your body, releasing it psychologically so you understand and feel, better about your life and where you're heading. And generally within yourself, when you wake up, when you go to bed, when you live this life, that you start to feel that life is truly for you. It's not actually against you. It's not a world that's designed to frighten you all the time. And I really hope that you can join me for this course. I'm very excited to teach it and to hold a healing space for all of you who join. The link should be under this video. And if you wish to try it out, you can come to just the first class and experience it for yourself. So you're just paying for the first segment of it. And if you like it, you can continue. I hope to see you there. Lots of love.